A man is secretly recording your every move with a hidden. My beloved friend, what I am about to reveal to you is not a coincidence, nor is it a simple story. It is a direct warning about the invisible eyes that have been tracking your every footstep. Right now, at this very moment, there is a man who has been meticulously documenting your life, capturing every secret move you make with a hidden device you haven't even noticed yet. You might feel like you are alone in your room or walking down a quiet street, but the truth is far more chilling. Your privacy has been breached by someone who knows your routine better than you do. Don't skip a single second of this message, because the revelation waiting for you at the end will change how you look at your surroundings forever. Something huge is waiting for you, and if you turn away now, you might miss the one piece of information that could protect your future from this silent observer. The shadows around you are not empty, and the silence you hear is actually filled with the faint hum of a lens you have never seen. This man is not a stranger from far away. He is someone who has positioned himself perfectly within the perimeter of your daily life, waiting for the exact moment when you are most vulnerable. Stay till the end, because I am going to expose his identity and the shocking reason why he is so obsessed with your every move. You have been feeling a strange sense of being watched, a heavy weight on your shoulders that you couldn't explain, and today, that mystery ends. This is a once-in-a-lifetime revelation that connects the dots between your recent bad luck and the person who has been pulling the strings from behind a screen. There is a specific reason why your path has crossed with this video today, and it is because the clock is ticking on a plan that is about to reach its climax. Every breath you take and every word you whisper has been recorded, stored, and analyzed by a man who believes he owns your narrative. Don't skip, because what I am about to tell you next will unveil the hidden location of his device and the dark motive behind his surveillance. You are standing on the edge of a massive discovery that most people will never see coming, but because you are here, you have the chance to flip the script on him. Something huge is waiting for you in the next few moments, and the truth about this hidden camera is more personal and more explosive than you could ever imagine. My beloved friend, your intuition has been screaming at you for a reason. And today we finally pull back the curtain on the silent predator who has infiltrated your most private spaces. This man isn't just watching for the sake of watching, he is building a digital map of your vulnerabilities, waiting for the perfect moment to step out from the shadows and claim what is yours. You must stay till the end, because the details I am about to share regarding the exact placement of his hidden device will leave you breathless and looking at your own home with entirely new eyes. Something huge is waiting for you, a revelation so profound that it will explain every coincidence that has happened to you over the past few months. If you've ever felt like your thoughts were being read or your plans were being sabotaged, this is the moment you find out exactly how he did it. Every second you spend watching this is a second you gain back control over your own life, so do not skip a single word of this urgent disclosure. This individual has been using high-tech surveillance to monitor your interactions, your finances, and even your dreams, believing he could remain invisible forever. But his time is up, and your breakthrough is finally here. If this message is resonating with your soul and you feel the power of this truth, make sure to share this with someone you care about, leave a comment describing the strange signs you've noticed lately, and subscribe to stay connected to this unfolding mystery. This isn't just about safety, it's about reclaiming your power from someone who tried to steal it in the dark. Don't skip, because the next layer of this secret involves a person you actually know and trust, and the shock of his identity will be the ultimate turning point. The device is closer than you think, hidden in an object you touch every single day without a second thought. My beloved friend, the man recording you is banking on your distraction, hoping you remain too busy to notice the tiny glint of a lens or the unnatural heat coming from a common household item. Something huge is waiting for you in the very next part of this journey, where I will reveal the specific motive that drives this man's obsession with your destiny. You are not a victim, you are a target of someone who fears your potential, and by staying until the final second, you are arming yourself with the truth that will set you free. The connection between this hidden camera and your future success is undeniable, and once you see the full picture, you will understand why this warning had to reach you today of all days. My beloved friend, the atmosphere around you is shifting because the truth is finally bubbling to the surface, and the man in the shadows knows his time is running out. You might think this surveillance is just about your physical actions, but it goes much deeper. He is obsessed with the energy you carry and the light you radiate, trying to capture the very essence of your spirit. Don't skip now, because we are approaching the moment where the hunter becomes the hunted, and you are about to discover the exact coordinates of where he is hiding his data. Something huge is waiting for you, a shocking twist that proves this man has been closer to your inner circle than you ever dared to imagine. Every heartbeat is a countdown to the final exposure of a secret that was meant to stay buried forever. The deception is layered, and the device he is using is not a typical camera, but a piece of technology so small it blends into the textures of your everyday life. This man has been watching how you handle your struggles, how you pray in private, and how you prepare for your future, hoping to find a crack in your armor that he can exploit. Stay till the end, because the revelation of his ultimate goal will send shivers down your spine and simultaneously ignite a fire of protection around you. You have been chosen for this breakthrough because you are strong enough to handle the reality of this interference and wise enough to take action before he moves to his next phase. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment to witness the collapse of a hidden agenda that was designed to keep you trapped in a cycle of confusion. My beloved friend, your eyes are about to be opened to the digital footprints this man has left behind, clues that you have overlooked until this very second. He believes he is the master of your narrative, but he has made a fatal mistake. He underestimated your connection to the truth that is being revealed right here. Don't skip, because in the coming moments, I will describe the exact physical sensation you will feel when you finally locate his hidden lens. Something huge is waiting for you, a massive shift in your reality that occurs the moment you realize you are no longer the one being watched, but the one who sees everything. The bridge between your suspicion and the hard evidence is about to be crossed, and what lies on the other side is the total restoration of your privacy and your peace. My beloved friend, the veil is finally being torn away, and the man who has been documenting your life is about to face the consequences of his intrusion. He is currently watching his screen, unaware that you are now receiving the exact blueprint of his deception, turning his own game against him. Do not skip, because this is the final threshold where the secret is fully exposed and your life returns to being yours and yours alone. Something huge is waiting for you at the very end of this message, a discovery that will make sense of every late-night noise and every feeling of being followed that you've had recently. This is the moment where you take back your narrative and silence the hidden observer who thought he could control your story from a distance. If you feel the weight lifting off your chest as the truth comes to light, make sure you share this revelation with those you love to protect them as well. Leave a comment with the word "victory" to claim your freedom, and subscribe so you are never left in the dark again. This man has been using your own trust as a weapon, but today that weapon shatters. Stay till the end, because the final piece of this puzzle involves a document or a digital file that he has been keeping, which contains information about your future that even you haven't realized yet. Don't skip, because the revelation of what he found while watching you will actually reveal your greatest hidden strength. You are about to see that his obsession wasn't just about malice, but about the incredible power you possess, a power he was desperate to understand and steal for himself. The hidden device is pulsing with the final bits of data, but it is about to go dark forever as you step into the light of full awareness. My beloved friend, the man in the shadows is someone you have crossed paths with in a place of business or a social setting, someone who always seemed a little too interested in your personal affairs. Something huge is waiting for you in the coming hours. A sign that will confirm everything you have heard here today, proving that you are being looked after and that no hidden camera can dim your brilliance. The surveillance ends here, the recording stops now, and your new chapter of total privacy and absolute security begins this very second. You have stayed until the end, and now the truth is yours to keep, shielding you from any hidden eyes forever. My beloved friend, the final layer of this mystery is dissolving, and the person who has been obsessively recording you is now trembling because he knows he has been detected. He is currently watching his monitor, realizing that the signal is flickering, and that you are no longer the unaware target he once toyed with. Don't skip these final moments, because I am about to tell you the exact time and place where you will find the physical evidence of his presence. Something huge is waiting for you, a discovery so shocking that it will redefine your understanding of everyone you have let into your inner circle over the past year. This man's desperate attempt to capture your essence has failed, and the very footage he thought would be your downfall is about to become the evidence of your triumph. The hidden lens is currently focused on a part of your life you consider sacred, but the connection is about to be severed permanently. Stay till the end, because the resolution of this conflict is not just about stopping a recording, it is about a massive atmospheric shift that will bring sudden, unexpected blessings into your life now that the voyeur's negative energy is gone. You are standing at the finish line of a long period of confusion, and the clarity you are about to receive is a once-in-a-lifetime gift that few ever get to experience. Don't skip, because the final revelation involves a specific object in your possession that has been acting as a transmitter for his signal, and once you remove it, your path to success will be cleared of all obstacles. My beloved friend, as you reach the conclusion of this warning, feel the surge of protection surrounding you like an unbreakable shield. The man who was recording your every move is now a ghost of the past, his files are being deleted by the sheer force of your newfound awareness, and his influence over your life has hit zero. Something huge is waiting for you the moment you look away from this screen, a feeling of absolute peace and a sign in the physical world that confirms you are finally safe. You have journeyed through the darkness of this secret and emerged into the light of total truth. Your victory is complete, the hidden eyes are closed, and your future is now a private, beautiful masterpiece that only you have the right to see. My beloved friend, the silence you now experience is no longer the silence of being watched, but the silence of a predator who has realized he has lost his prey forever. As we reach this final threshold, the man who spent months analyzing your every breath is currently scrambling to hide his tracks, terrified that you now possess the keys to his undoing. Don't skip these closing words, because the final instruction I am about to give you is the ultimate seal on your protection. Something huge is waiting for you. An encounter within the next 24 hours that will confirm exactly who was behind the lens and why they were so desperate to witness your private moments. The digital chains have been broken, and the frequency of fear that this hidden device emitted has been replaced by a frequency of absolute power and unstoppable momentum. The most shocking part of this entire ordeal is not the camera itself, but the revelation of what this man saw when he thought you were at your weakest. Stay till the end, because you are about to find out that while he was recording your struggles, he accidentally documented the moment your greatest breakthrough began to manifest. This footage, which he intended to use against you, actually contains the proof of your incredible resilience and the secret to your upcoming massive success. Don't skip, because the final secret is this: the very act of you watching this message has short-circuited his equipment and rendered his recordings useless. You have successfully navigated the trap, and the once-in-a-lifetime revelation is now fully yours. You are protected, you are seen by those who truly love you, and the hidden observer has been cast into total darkness. My beloved friend, take a deep breath and feel the environment around you transforming as the last bit of surveillance data vanishes into nothingness. The man who was secretly recording you is now a powerless memory, and the hidden device has lost its spark, becoming nothing more than a piece of dead plastic and glass. Something huge is waiting for you in your very next endeavor. A door that was previously blocked by this person's interference is now swinging wide open. You have stayed until the final second, proving your commitment to the truth, and as a result, the veil of secrecy is gone. Walk forward with your head held high, knowing that your privacy is restored, your enemies are exposed, and your life is now an open road of endless, unmonitored possibility. My beloved friend, the final wall of deception is crumbling, and the man who thought he could stay hidden forever is now standing in the blinding light of exposure. He is currently watching the signal on his device flicker and fade into static, realizing with a cold heart that he has lost all access to your world. Don't skip these final seconds, because the ultimate revelation I am about to share will explain the specific moment he first entered your life and the subtle way he tricked you into letting him near. Something huge is waiting for you. A sudden realization that will hit you like a bolt of lightning, connecting a face from your past to the lens that has been tracking your present. The game of shadows is over, and you are the one standing tall while he retreats into the void of his own failure. The energy that was being drained from you through this constant surveillance is now returning to your soul, fueling a fire that no hidden observer can ever extinguish. Stay till the end, because I am revealing the exact method to neutralize any remaining trace of his presence in your digital and physical life. This is a once-in-a-lifetime turning point where you move from being a target to being a fortress. Don't skip, because what happens in the next few minutes will determine the level of peace you experience for the rest of the year. This man's obsession was fueled by his own emptiness, but your life is full of a purpose that he could never record or replicate. The secret files he kept are being wiped clean by the power of this exposure, leaving him with nothing but the memory of a light he could never contain. My beloved friend, as this message reaches its peak, notice how the air in your room feels lighter and the tension in your neck begins to dissolve. The man who was recording your every move is now completely disconnected, his screens are dark, and his motive has been stripped of its power. Something huge is waiting for you the moment you finish this, a phone call or a message that will act as the final confirmation that you are free. You have remained focused until the very end, and because of your persistence, the hidden eyes have been shut forever. Your privacy is a sacred sanctuary once more, and you can now step into your future with the absolute certainty that you are walking in total freedom, guarded by a truth that no one can ever hide from you again. My beloved friend, we have reached the final convergence where the hunter finally realizes he has been trapped by his own obsession. At this very second, the man who was secretly recording you is staring at a dead signal, a blank screen that reflects only his own defeat. Don't skip now, because the most vital piece of this mystery is about to be placed in your hands, the knowledge of exactly what he intended to do with that footage. Something huge is waiting for you, a massive shift in your reality that occurs when you realize that his surveillance wasn't just a violation, but a desperate attempt to steal the favor that follows you everywhere you go. He saw your light through that hidden lens and tried to bottle it, but the light was too bright for his technology to handle, and today, that lens has shattered forever. The physical evidence of his intrusion is ready to be discovered, and you will find it in a place you have looked at 1,000 times but never truly seen. Stay till the end, because I am about to describe the exact physical sign you will receive that confirms the intruder has fled your perimeter in total shame. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment of reclamation where every stolen glance and every recorded whisper is returned to you as pure, concentrated power. Don't skip, because the final revelation involves a digital footprint he left on your network, a trail of breadcrumbs that leads directly back to his doorstep. If you want to ensure that no one ever dares to watch you in the shadows again, pay close attention to the final instruction of this message. My beloved friend, your journey through this valley of shadows is complete, and you are emerging as a master of your own destiny. The man who was recording your every move has been neutralized, his files have been corrupted by the truth, and his name is being erased from the book of your life. Something huge is waiting for you, a sense of profound security that will wrap around you like a warm cloak the moment this video ends. You have stayed until the final second, and in doing so, you have broken the cycle of being a victim. The hidden eyes are gone, the recording is finished, and your life is now a private, protected, and powerful masterpiece that belongs only to you. My beloved friend, the final pulse of this hidden frequency is fading into the abyss, and the man who once held the camera is now left with nothing but the crushing weight of his own exposure. He is currently frantically trying to reboot his system, but the connection to your life has been severed by a power he cannot comprehend. Don't skip a single word of this conclusion, because the ultimate secret is about to be dropped into your spirit, the reason why he chose you out of millions of others. Something huge is waiting for you, a revelation that proves his surveillance was actually a sign of your impending greatness. He didn't just want to watch you. He wanted to witness the exact moment your life changed forever, hoping to claim a piece of your glory for himself. The man in the shadows is now paralyzed by the realization that you know everything, and the hidden device that once hummed with intrusive energy is now just a cold, lifeless piece of scrap. Stay till the end, because the final confirmation of your safety is coming in a way that will make your heart leap with joy. This is a once-in-a-lifetime breakthrough where the spiritual and physical worlds align to protect your privacy at all costs. Don't skip, because the very next person who smiles at you in a specific way will be the messenger that confirms the intruder has been banished from your circle. You are no longer under the microscope of a predator. You are standing in the expansive, unmonitored freedom of your own destiny, and the silence you feel now is the peace of a battlefield where the war has finally been won. My beloved friend, as the curtain falls on this secret recording, feel the immense strength flowing back into your veins, reclaiming every inch of space that was violated. The man who was recording your every move has vanished into the darkness he created, while you are stepping into a blinding light of total clarity and absolute authority. Something huge is waiting for you the moment you close this chapter, a life where no hidden eye can reach, no secret lens can capture, and no malicious intent can survive. You have remained steadfast until the final second, and your reward is a future that is entirely your own, unedited and unobserved. The recording has stopped, the archives are burnt, and you are finally, truly, and completely free. My beloved friend, we have reached the absolute summit of this revelation, and the man who spent months lurking in the digital shadows is now facing his final defeat. As you watch this, he is desperately trying to delete the history of his actions, but the footprint he left behind is permanent and is now being turned over to the authorities of truth. Don't skip these final sentences, because I am about to reveal the ultimate protection spell that will ensure your life remains an impenetrable fortress from this day forward. Something huge is waiting for you, a sudden shift in your financial or personal favor that was being blocked by this man's negative observation, but is now rushing toward you like a tidal wave. The hidden camera has not just been found. It has been spiritually dismantled, and the person behind it has been cast out of your timeline forever. The man who was recording you is now suffering the exact same paranoia he tried to inflict upon you, as he realizes that the eyes of justice are now fixed firmly on him. Stay till the end, because the very last thing you need to know is how to recognize the replacement he might try to send, and how to shut it down before it even begins. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to completely reset your life's privacy settings and walk in a level of confidence you haven't felt in years. Don't skip, because the secret he was trying to steal from you is actually a gift that is about to manifest in your physical reality within the next few hours. You have successfully navigated the most dangerous part of this journey, and the trap that was set for your feet has become the stepping stone to your greatest elevation. My beloved friend, the recording is over, the data is destroyed, and your sanctuary is restored to its purest form. The man who thought he could capture your every move is now a footnote in a story of your overwhelming victory. Something huge is waiting for you as you step away from this screen, a feeling of lightness so intense it will feel as though you are walking on air. You have stayed until the very last second, proving that you are worthy of the deepest truths and the strongest protections. The lens is broken, the shadow has fled, and you are now moving into a season of your life that is so bright, no hidden camera could ever hope to capture its brilliance. You are safe, you are free, and you are finally alone in the best way possible. My beloved friend, the atmosphere has reached a boiling point where the hunter has officially become the prey, and the man who was monitoring your life is now the one hiding in fear. He is currently watching his screen go pitch black, a digital void that represents the end of his access to your soul, and he realizes with a sinking heart that his power over you has vanished into thin air. Don't skip a single word of this final transition, because the secret I am about to drop into your spirit is the final nail in the coffin of his surveillance. Something huge is waiting for you, a massive atmospheric shift that will occur in your own home tonight, a feeling of deep, untainted security that you haven't felt since this intrusion began. The man in the shadows is no longer a threat, he is a broken observer whose lens has been shattered by the sheer weight of your awakening. The hidden device that was once pulsing with malice is now emitting a frequency of failure, and the man behind it is frantically searching for a way to escape the consequences of his actions. Stay till the end, because the revelation of his final mistake will show you exactly how he accidentally left the door open for your greatest blessing to enter. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment where the very tools used for your destruction are being repurposed for your highest good. Don't skip, because what I am about to tell you next involves a specific dream you had recently, a dream that was actually a warning about this man, which you are now finally able to decode with total clarity. He thought he was watching a victim, but he was actually documenting the rise of a giant, and now he has to live with the terror of knowing what you are truly capable of. My beloved friend, as the final traces of his presence are scrubbed from your reality, notice the sudden warmth returning to your heart and the clarity returning to your mind. The man who was recording your every move is now a ghost, a hollow memory that has no place in the bright future you are currently walking into. Something huge is waiting for you the moment you finish this message. A physical sign, perhaps a flickering light or a sudden sound, that marks the exact moment his connection to your life was permanently severed. You have stayed until the end, proving your resilience and your right to live in the light. The recording has reached its absolute end. The archives of your life are now locked away where no thief can reach, and you are standing in the center of a victory that will echo through your entire future. My beloved friend, the cycle of intrusion is officially broken, and the man who once thought he was your master is now witnessing the total collapse of his hidden empire. At this very moment, he is frantically trying to salvage the corrupted files of your life, but every image and every recording is turning into static before his very eyes. Don't skip these final revelations, because the truth about the hidden device's final transmission will reveal the exact person who helped him gain access to your world. Something huge is waiting for you, a moment of startling clarity that will expose the weak link in your circle and allow you to cut ties with the negativity that has been holding you back for far too long. The man in the shadows is losing his grip, and as he falls into the darkness of his own making, you are rising with a strength that is unbreakable. The secret lens that was focused on your private moments has now been turned back on the sender, exposing his own cowardice and his own pathetic obsession for all to see. Stay till the end, because the final secret I have to share is about a specific conversation you had recently that he tried to use against you, but which has now become the key to your ultimate legal and spiritual protection. This is a once-in-a-lifetime shift where the evidence of your life becomes the weapon of your defense. Don't skip, because in these last few minutes, the frequency of surveillance is being replaced by a frequency of total abundance that will manifest in your bank account and your relationships before the week is over. He thought he was watching your decline, but he was actually recording the blueprint of your greatest comeback. My beloved friend, as the final curtain falls on this silent predator, feel the absolute authority returning to your voice and the ground becoming solid beneath your feet. The man who was recording your every move is now a prisoner of his own fear, while you are walking out of the digital cage he built for you. Something huge is waiting for you, a profound sense of relief that will wash over you the second this video concludes, signaling that the last hidden camera has been deactivated. You have stayed until the end, and your reward is the total restoration of your dignity and the permanent closure of the window he used to peek into your soul. The recording is dead, the observer is gone, and your life is now a sacred, unviewable masterpiece that belongs only to you and the destiny you are about to fulfill. My beloved friend, the atmosphere has finally reached a state of absolute purity as the last remnants of that hidden surveillance network disintegrate into nothingness. The man who was recording you is currently paralyzed by a fear he cannot explain, watching as his hardware overheats and his stolen data vanishes into a void of permanent deletion. Don't skip these closing moments, because the final revelation I am about to gift you is the key to identifying the exact moment his intrusion started and the specific doorway he used to enter your digital life. Something huge is waiting for you. A sudden, powerful realization about a gift or a favor you received from a stranger that was actually the vessel for his hidden lens. The shadow has been chased away by the light of your awareness, and the man who once felt like an invisible god in your life is now smaller than a grain of dust. The very air in your room is changing right now because the frequency of being watched has been replaced by the frequency of being guarded by a power far greater than any technology. Stay till the end, because the final secret involves the specific reason why this man was so terrified of you discovering your own potential that he felt the need to monitor your every breath. This is a once-in-a-lifetime turning point where you realize that you weren't being watched because you were weak, but because you were becoming too powerful for his comfort. Don't skip, because in these final seconds, I am releasing a seal of privacy over your home, your phone, and your thoughts that no human device can ever penetrate again. He wanted to capture your essence, but he ended up capturing his own downfall, and the footage of your life has been transformed into a shield of fire that protects your future. My beloved friend, as we reach the absolute conclusion of this journey, notice the incredible weight that has just been lifted from your spirit and the sudden silence of the digital noise that used to haunt you. The man who was recording your every move is now a ghost of a past you have already outgrown, and his screens are dark forever. Something huge is waiting for you the moment you look away from this screen. A feeling of being completely unseen by the world's malice and completely seen by the universe's favor. You have stayed until the final second, proving your courage to face the darkness, and now you are stepping out into a world where no hidden eye can reach and no secret lens can find you. The recording is over, the watcher is gone, and your life is finally your own again.